Hello to all my friends out there and welcome to the Rhoda Stone Show. Okay, last night I made my mother-in-law's goulash and I had to use this pasta because I didn't have any macaroni. So I noticed they have these 24-ounce macaronis at Dollar Tree. So I bought two. You want to prep macaroni. So, a lot of us have been on low carb diets, to stay thin. And I have come to the conclusion it's probably maybe not the smartest thing ever, but, also Dollar Tree had these lima beans. And I bought 6 cans and I made Aunt Nancy's lima beans. So, canned lima beans are good because you can make food with them a lot faster. So, the cost of living might go up. It might not. Everything might stay the same. It's possible. We don't know. But I think it would be pretty smart to take precautions now. And one of the best ways you can do that is start adjusting to a higher cost of living now. Don't wait until, the big bad wolf is at the door and you don't have any money and you get laid off on your job. Start preparing now. So I have mint tea because I like mint tea. So far so good on the Diet Coke. It's a crazy habit because the withdrawal is 19 hours. Any habit, though, you've had for a long time, of course, lemon, of course, there's going to be times you want to drink it, but it's best not to because for some reason it's a very insidious habit. And once you start, if you drink it again, you're going to go through that trying to get off of it thing again. So I got off of it. I'm staying off of it because I don't want to get off of it again. Once was enough. Once was more than enough. One of the reasons it's very hard to get off if you get a bad habit is personally, I hate to suffer. I really do. I do everything I can to avoid suffering. So I ate all my lima beans, but I want to show you something. I have 2 portions. This is the thing about these old-fashioned food. I have 2 portions of goulash. I use the big can of tomatoes and I use half. This is good. I will freeze it or I will give some to my son, in memory of my dearly departed mother-in-law. So the goulash makes a lot of food. So, I think I saw a little evidence of job layoff. I saw a couple people with no jobs, and let me tell you, they were freaked out. I used to get laid off all the time. I mean, in my job, it was like a way of life, a miserable way of life. And I can really feel for them. I really can, but it might happen. There might be a massive job layoff. There might be, it might not be. Let's hope not. Here is my leftover monkey bread. This is good leftover. I'm glad I saved it. Of course, this is good. I made this last night. Scroll down if you want to see how I made it. Okay, so I was thinking. Start getting used to eating some pasta food. In my case, it won't be difficult. I'll just make pasta food I like. So one of the followers mentioned she hates I mentioned I hate cheap mustard, and she mentioned she hates cheap mustard and cheap mayonnaise, and I thought, yeah, I hate cheap mayonnaise myself. So I went to Smart and Final, and I bought the mayonnaise, Smart and Final. So what I want to do is I want to keep all the ingredients very minimal in my food. I don't want to like macaroni salad is cheap, but you can make it expensive if you start adding all kinds of stuff to it. So, I don't want to do that. I just want a little batch of macaroni salad to go with my sandwich I'm going to make in a minute here. And the trick to the macaroni salad is to get the mayonnaise and the mustard right. You got to get just enough, not too much. If you get too much, it's awful. If you don't get enough, it's awful. So, if you add it little by little. So, okay, say you make some kind of lima beans. I have another good recipe for lima beans. I'm going to make it next week. You get a couple good lima beans a month. The goulash, and someone mentioned a good comment that their grandmother used to make it with bacon and ketchup. And I know you can make goulash with bacon. That would be good. And also in the lima beans, you can use ham or sausage. Okay, now my macaroni salad's starting to look good there. Okay, so now I think it needs a little more. You can mix all of this up together before if you want, and then pour it on top. But it's easier to control the mayonnaise and mustard when you do it like this. So macaroni salad is really good with fried chicken. Macaroni salad is really good for a picnic or with hamburgers. So this is some pasta food. Okay, now what did I do with my little? Okay, so now what I have here is I have some celery, I have some green onions I had in the freezer, and I have some bell peppers that I had in the freezer. And I'm gonna chop up the celery and keep that in the freezer too. Okay, and I bought these for cheese and pimento sandwiches. But this is really good in macaroni salad. So you start stockpiling the stuff you need, like your pasta. And I don't like my pimentos to overpower my macaroni salad, but they taste good in there if you get them in the right amount. Basically with this you need mayonnaise, mustard, and relish. That'll be just fine. If that's all you have, that's going to make a good macaroni salad too. And this is good for a tea party, This really is. Okay, so there's another thing. Now. This is much better than you can go and buy. You can't buy this good. You can make it this good, but you can't buy it this good. And the thing about this is you can keep it in the refrigerator for a couple days, and also I'll be making potato salad too. So you have some kind of goulash or a macaroni casserole. You have a lima bean meal, and some macaroni salad and some potato salad. Okay, so my little lunch is coming along good here. Now, I think it was last week I bought bread on sale, 99 cents for 2, and I bought 2. Oh, I want to show you. I made the monkey bread with these at 99 cents only. You get 10. Those are good if you want to have a little, where's my knife? What was I saying? Well, it couldn't have been important. Okay, so the bread is dirt cheap, but if you don't have a 99-cent store by where you live, Walmart has really cheap bread too. Oh, I know what I was going to say. With the biscuits, I can make sausage with biscuits and gravy. You need enough mayo in your potato salad so that it doesn't dry up when it's in the refrigerator, so you can enjoy it for a couple days. And so then what I bought, this is one I like. I bought the thick cut bologna. And the reason I get the thick cut is because then look how thick it is. Then you only need 1 slice, and it's good for if you want to make a fried bologna sandwich. So, okay, for a fried bologna sandwich, you can make it exactly like a grilled cheese sandwich and just put a piece of bologna on it. That's yummy. So I still want to have my tea party, bologna or no bologna. And bologna sandwiches are tasty with macaroni salad. And they taste better when they're like little cute tea party. And if you have a dog, you know, I'm sure they would be glad to eat the scraps. My son's dog eats anything. He's a very cute dog too. Okay, so now, what did I do with it? Okay, yesterday I bought these cute, adorable tea party plates. I got the aqua ones around Christmas time or Thanksgiving, and I used them. I used them till I cracked them all in half, and they were no good anymore. So, you know, I want to have a nice little tea party. Somebody mentioned you have to enjoy life. Sunny Always. Thanks for the comment, Sunny Always. I liked it. So you have to enjoy life every single day. And you have to prepare, I think I mentioned to you guys that my son's friend, I'm pretty sure, was murdered around Halloween. I think it was on Halloween. That will really mess up your love for Halloween. So what was happening to him, I mean, this is all we know. In New York, they don't tell you anything. He was a very well-educated guy, trying to find a good job. and he was in someone's house, watching the house for them, and I feel he fell into some really bad foul play. So, okay, so we know a massive job loss might be coming because a lot of the businesses are moving out of the shopping centers and they're going in online. In our shopping center, there's been, now Forever 21 is still there, but Charlotte Russe is gone. And Sears is gone. So, okay, so if there is a massive job loss, and I saw two people today, one looking for a job, one with no job, very upset. Okay, you have to look for a job, but in the meantime, you could go to the swap meet. And I just mentioned this again just because I have a lot of new followers. It was always in the back of my mind to do the swap meet, and I am going back to the swap meet as soon as I possibly can, because I knew this older lady, and during the housing crunch, she lost everything. She blew back into town from Arizona. Arizona should have been good compared to California, but it wasn't. She lost everything. I know a couple people that happened to. And she said, oh no, what am I going to do? So she went to the swap meet, and when people would leave things, she would gather it up, and then she would sell it at the swap meet the next week. One for $3, two for $5, and she would earn about $600 on the weekend doing that. So I thought, wow, that's a life. If I ever get out of this hair job, I'm gonna do that. And I did do it last summer. I'm still gonna do it. Just doing other things right now. Okay, the other thing is eBay. I think it was last week. I earned about $100 extra on eBay. That came in handy. There's also YouTube channels, you know. Now mine isn't a big money maker, and I don't think, it depends on your topic. You know, if you go into guns and other topics that pay out more, but these kind of topics that are food and shopping, they don't pay as much. The advertisers don't pay as much. But you can still make some money doing that. And then the other thing I'm doing is the bird scooter retrieval and the Lime scooter retrieval to earn some extra money. And then I just want to mention one more thing. Okay, might be a massive job loss, and you might have to go live with someone. You might have to live off the charity of someone, God forbid, for a while. And if you do lose your job and you do have to move in with someone, at least go to the food banks and pile the food up, as much food as you can. You know, you can contribute food-wise. You can contribute food-wise to yourself. And so, you know, get yourself some food and, you know, share with, you know, whoever you're having to live with. Go to the food bank a few times a week. And then the other thing is, if you do have to be a roommate, God forbid, do everything you possibly can so as not to have to relocate before you can get up on your feet. And the best thing I can think of is only sleep there. All the rest of the time, don't be home. Just come home at night, sleep there, get up early, and leave so you can survive. Because if you get kicked out on these streets, and there's a lot of other people out there as well, it's going to be very bad. And then secure transportation. Do everything you can not to lose your car. But if you do, get a motorcycle or a bike or a scooter. So the next step would be secure transportation. And so, you know, I'll be back tonight. Make yourself some nice big bowls of macaroni salad, some goulash, with my mother-in-law, it was beans and casseroles. And I used to get exasperated going, what is with this beans and casserole stuff? Well, you know, if you don't have much money, at least you won't be going hungry. you know, and if you've got a couple of these in the freezer and you're too tired to cook, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying eat high carb food every day of your life and get fat and die. No, I'm just saying, you know, be smart. Put this, well, think about it this way. Don't do any of this stuff if you don't have to. If you don't have to, don't do it. I wouldn't either. Now, I'm retired. I'm on a fixed income. I'm not about to financially devastate myself. Are you kidding? So it's in my best interest to be as cheap as I can, and it's in my best interest right now to suspend all spending, except for food and the stockpile food. So today, for the stockpile, the only thing I bought is this. And this is going to make a lot of macaroni and cheese, and this is going to make a lot of goulash. This is going to make a lot of macaroni and cheese, or macaroni salad. So, okay, you guys, God bless you all.